get back to comments. Let's just do this. No, I want to do that. Oh, that's what I'm in now, not what I'm starting. There we go. And go live. Manage, manage, manage. And there's that stream. It's not made for kids, although kids can watch it. Okay, and let's pop out the chat. And put it where I want it. There we go. Move back to StreamYard. And I forgot what I was going to do. There we go. Now, oh, I know what I need to do. But I need to end this first, don't I? Okay. I've got 2 lives going at once. Didn't know I could do that. This is, let's copy this. Then let's go back to here. And here is where, this is where I am. Thank you for watching my praise and worship live stream. And I hope you all follow me over to my chat and craft live stream. And I will see you in a little bit. Thank you. There we go. Total watch time, not bad, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Okay, you're in StreamYard. I'm confused. Oh, I see. You're in my new live. Yes. And welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome in. Yeah. I figured it out after I said the question. It was like, oh, wait a minute. She meant she's in my live. So I hope, well, there are 3 people, 3 wonderful people in the building. Nice to see you all. And I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. because this is a good day to be wonderful or to have a wonderful day. Oh, that didn't work. I was trying to do a saying from the Klingons on Star Trek, where they go, "This is a good day to die." But I was trying to make it, oh, thank you. I was trying to make it like a meme, different. And it didn't work. Of course, this is a good day to be wonderful. That doesn't work. Doesn't work. Yeah, I did the right stitch. My other video is processing. Yeah, I've got most of the movies. I don't have all of them, I don't think. The movies are much better than the shows, I think. But that's just me. I don't really, well, I don't have cable, so I don't have TV. Can't watch TV anymore. So either I watch something on Netflix or I get my DVDs out and watch those movies. I've got the Star Wars movies and Star Trek movies. Whoa, yarn barf. And I wound this, so I can't blame anybody else. It's all on me. And my yarn winder. So Kim, how are you doing today? And anybody else who is in that would like to answer. How is everybody today? I'm doing pretty good. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot paste and enter. Hey Shonda, how are you doing? Trying to do housework? Yeah, I'm Shonda, I saw the picture of your throw and I love it. That throw is beautiful. It is. I have, whoops. Now see, that's what I keep doing. Adding a chain where there's not supposed to be a chain. I do not understand myself. Oh, for pity's sake. It's not anybody I know. So decline. They can leave a message if they really want to talk to me. Whoever it was. Yep. Had fun singing a little bit ago. You know what's so funny? I had 2 lives up at the same time for a little bit. They were both running. I was like going, really? I didn't know I could do that. Okay, until somebody decides to come up on the panel with me, I'm taking those off. You're wrestling with your pug, and your pug must be having fun. Hopefully you're having fun too. I'm working on a throw. And I am loving this thing. I really am. He's hyper, huh? Oh, yeah. You got to get the hypers out of them. Or is it the wiggles? Get the wiggles and giggles out. That sounds silly, but hey, that's me. That is me. That is me. That is me. Oh boy. I think I'm losing it today. I think. Or maybe I've totally lost it. Oh, I do have someone coming up on.
Hey, Julie.
Say hello to Mark, everybody.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
There we go. I'm still working on this. My blanket throw, whatever you call it. Yeah. To me, they're all blankets, but.
After I start laughing about play back that video on StreamYard last night on my stream where you burped at the end.
I burped.
I couldn't help that. Was so funny to me when you did that.
And that was totally unintentional. I did not even mean to do it. And I don't know if
Oh,
anybody noticed, but there were a few times while I was singing in my praise and worship time
yeah.
that
I saw
I
you play
actually
guitar.
burped. And I'm like going, oh man, not here.
You need to do that.
This
You're ready
I just have a continuous frog in my throat.
in your throat.
Yes. And it likes to make noise sometimes.
Well, I had some good news. The plumber's going to come out Monday and fix my pipes for me.
Monday. So there's an actual date that he's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know about myself sometimes, Ken. But the burps.
Huh?
You what?
I had a crazy dream last night. It's kind of weird.
Oh.
Just have to pray harder for better dreams.
You had a bad dream?
Well, that kind of weird. This one's kind of weird almost.
Oh.
About me seeing old friends from my neighborhood. And they didn't want to have nothing to do with me. And then I had like one of those premonition type things where you see something that's not there almost.
Uh-huh.
That's what I think I'm saying it right. So I don't know how this occurred in the dream, but it's almost like I saw two of them, and I was seeing like a battle that taking place, and at the that was being done, there was two young boys, and they're just staring at me. They didn't say a word. They just stared, just eye to eye contact. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, I need to wake up from this dream. This dream is pretty weird. I need to wake up from this. All this boy did was just eye to eye contact. It looked like he's in a wheelchair. It looked like he couldn't move, and he's making eye to eye contact. I'm like, oh, okay, this is not very good. I need to wake up from this dream. I don't, I don't know what's going on. I don't know the. I had talked to my
some more yarn barf.
Yarn barf.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh no! I guess I'm gonna have to pray a little bit harder for night better dreams come.
Well, that one could have a meaning.
It could have. It kind of looked like in the dream that little boy is in a wheelchair or standing on crutches or something, but he's looking directly at me. It looked like he has something wrong with his leg. And I'm like, well, what can I do? I could go over there and pray for him, but if it's a prayer mission, where you're saying something that's not there, how can I pray if it's something, prayer mission, something that's not there? I'm like, man, how can I do this? I cannot pray for somebody if they're not there.
Well, maybe they're somewhere in the world.
Yeah. Hopefully I can do me alive when you get through. Hoping I don't belt for mine.
Yeah.
I don't want to let out a great big burp like that. I drank a lot of drinks, I'll probably be burping like crazy.
Uh-huh.
I managed to get on to Frequency Joe show last night.
Uh-huh.
They was on, and then told them I end up doing a 4 hour live stream, and then I think Wolf is down in the bottom. He said, someone says, I bet you're tired from doing a 4 hour live stream. No, not really. If I'm trying to get watch hours up or something, no, I'm not really tired. And
Uh-huh.
Circle, her name is her name Dana. Dana thing. I think that,
Dana and
but
Joe?
yeah, Dana. So
Yeah.
Dana said, thank you for the, she said, we got Mark Rob raid. I didn't realize I raided them last night.
I didn't either. Well, maybe you said you just came from doing a
Oh,
4 hour live.
yeah. Sometimes I get that stuff kind of mixed up a little bit. I could try not to.
Yeah. Yep. You know, I've wondered why in the world I hold this up so close to my face and eyes when I crochet. I mean, I see other people crochet and they have their stuff in their lap.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I have it up here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm trying to be different.
Trying to be different. Like me. I want to be different myself.
Yep. That's why there are times when I don't use patterns and I just do my own thing, which is what I'm doing now. My own thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's pretty colors in that heart. I have to make this into an Easter heart.
Ah.
So for
Yeah.
what to? What happened to my needle?
Wow, my praise and worship time thing is still processing. Let's see, Julie, do you like C2C? I'm thinking about trying it next. Yeah, actually, I do like C2C. It's fun and it works up faster for some odd reason. But yeah, I like that.
It is.
I like doing corner to corner. I've made a couple of blankets using corner to corner and the corner to corner stitch. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. And it's easy to, it's easy to do, really. It's mostly all double crochet. I wish I had that blanket here that I made, but it's at Shirley's house. In the box to go be sent to Rwanda if we ever get out of this COVID stuff. Because shipping is way too expensive right now to places out of the country, and especially to, small little countries like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was the lady who was going to send our first package said that it would have cost $200 to send it. I'm like going, seriously? I do not know what the post office is doing, but it should not cost so much to send a package. It just shouldn't. But yeah, C2C is wonderful. I love it. Yeah, probably because people started getting the vaccine. I don't know what the numbers are here because I don't watch the news. Yeah. Every once in a while I go to the government link for the state and see what the numbers are. But I haven't done that lately. Yeah. Although our kids are still doing online schooling. Not the state's kids. You're out of the red zone now, in the orange now. I have a feeling we're still in the red zone. It's like around this time last year, if I'm not mistaken, the kids of the state were sent, were told they had to do online schooling. And then school starts and they're still, they have to do online schooling and the teachers are scrambling to learn the new software and everything for doing it. And it's been all year, all school year. I don't know. There may be some districts that are back in the classrooms, but as far as I know, the teachers, I guess, have to get the shot before they even think of opening up the schools again. the vaccine shot, whatever it is. And I'm standing in line to get. Well, I need to finish my shingles stuff first. Then I can do my COVID. But yeah. Oh, what in heaven's name? Did I put that in the wrong place? Or do I have an extra stitch? Or did I just do this stitch wrong? I think I did a double crochet there. I mean, a single crochet there. And it's supposed to be a double. Oh, for pity's sake. Then the yarn splits.
Same thing with me trying to thread up the stuff.
Yeah.
Try to do the same thing, splits.
Oh, that's why my feet are cold. I don't have my socks and shoes on. Oh, well. Lunchtime, huh? $12 to $1, $1 to $2. Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? I am doing just fine. How are you doing, Nadine? I think she was probably asking both of us how we were doing.
Doing fine. Doing fine.
Yep. This is a good day to crochet. I'm good. Just knitted my first cowl. Oh, I knitted a cowl too. My first one ever. I've only knitted two things, a do-rag and a cowl. Right now, I am crocheting a blanket. And totally enjoying it. Especially when I do it right. Because sometimes I do it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I'm almost to the point where I'm just going to stop using patterns and start crocheting and making my own, making everything, making a pattern for everything I make. Although, that laptop carry bag I made, I would not even know where to start to write a pattern for that. Well, I would know where to start, but I guess that's all it takes is just starting and doing it. I need to do it. I need to get some more patterns up to get more people interested. She wants to know what all of us are crafting. Did you show what you were doing?
I'm just doing this right here. I thread up my needle again so I can get that through there. One of these days I'll have to start crocheting. Let's get a beginner's kit.
Yeah.
Somebody said you can. I think somebody said you can buy yarn at the Dollar Tree.
At some Dollar Trees. My Dollar Tree doesn't have yarn. The Dollar Trees in my area, because I've been to at least 3 or 4 of them. None of them have yarn.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go on Google and try Google some yarn, see if I can get a crochet beginner's kit maybe and start doing that.
Yeah. They probably have them on Amazon.
Yeah, that's where I go. A lot of times it's on Amazon.
Hello, Heather.
Hey, Heather.
Nice to see you. The link is pinned to the top if you'd like to come up on the panel. Oh my goodness.
I got the same thing you got. I didn't even do that. His story was that she said, "Did you step on a bullfrog?"
Ah, there's a frog in my throat. No.
Oh my, a frog in the Oh, I don't want that slip out. Oh me.
Isn't that how they usually are? They just slip out.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
I mean, yep.
Man, Bill, if I burped like that in school, they probably made me made me be
Mm-hmm.
from school for burping.
Well, no, but they do get in trouble for it because a lot of them know how to do it on purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't want it on purpose. I mean, I'm not to,
No,
but
I was talking about the kids.
oh yeah,
The kids do that.
yeah, they can do it. Like you said, they can do it on purpose.
Somehow they swallow air and then let the burp out or let her rip.
Let it rip.
Yes. Frogs in their throat. And they did it themselves.
Rip it.
Yep.
Oh me.
Kids. And then a lot of them get to my age and they forget they had a sense of humor.
A sense of humor.
Uh-huh. See what y'all are making. I have to go make my son his lunch. Did not realize it was already noon. Yeah, it is. Oh, you must live on the west side too. West side of the United States. Because it is exactly 12 here.
I got 208.
Well, exactly. It's 12:08.
The 208 here.
Yeah.
I was doing a live just the other day. I saw a comment, and so just they want to know what the weather was like where I am. So I told
Yeah.
them, I said, where you at? And the person said, from the UK.
Oh,
And it's a matter of watching.
wow.
That's a matter of watching me all the way from the UK.
I had somebody once watching from New Zealand.
New Zealand.
She doesn't watch anymore, but she did for a while. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness again. And there we go. Not too slow. This is turning out a lot better than what I had. Turning out pretty good. Cleaning my kitchen table off of stuff that just something. Started the spring cleaning. Ah.
Water.
I need to do some of that because I'm like looking for something that I can't remember what I did with it or where I put it, or even if I threw it away. Or if I put it somewhere for safekeeping. So I can't find it. All my drawings and designs and everything lost. And I can't find the pictures I took of them. Knowing me, all the pictures are on my old computer, which I don't have anymore. Well, my husband probably has it in the garage. So my original hard copies are lost somewhere. I know I took them out of the notebook, but I don't know what I did with them. That's life. Just carry on. Don't get upset. Don't get mad. Just carry on. Start over. I know I had to have put them somewhere for safekeeping, though. I just don't know where. Don't know. Oh. I haven't looked in my craft drawer in my bedroom. That's a place to try. Thank you, Lord. That just sort of came to my mind. I hate when that happens. Yeah, me too. But I think I will look in that drawer because maybe that's where it is. Because I know it's not in the notebook anymore because I have the notebook sitting here next to me. Yep. Yippity-yoo. Yippity-yo. Yippity-yappity-yo. And I have no idea what I was just saying. Don't know, don't know. Just making noise. Excuse me. I felt that one coming up and I couldn't stop it. It's not like I'm doing it on purpose, though. I mean, seriously. Oh, well. Oh, boy. I think on Mondays and Fridays, I will do my 2 lives back to back. You know, my praise and worship live, and then do my, do a regular live. Yep. I don't know what it is, but I have to have something in my hands doing something all the time. I got to do some sort of crafting. Or I just don't know what to do with my hands. I'm sure that sounds, silly or weird, but that's how things are for me. Da da di da dum da di di do. Okay. I'm warm, but my feet are cold. That's weird. Okay, I think I saw a super. No.
I like that. That's not the King Joe show. Yeah.
Yep.
I see.
I'm gonna do my hair. Excuse me for a minute. Let's get this hair off my neck. And okay, now let's put it. Okay, that's better. Now, put my. Is this the right one? It's the right one for this foot. Oh. Hello, hello, Heather.
Hello, hold on. You're playing in the background. Hold on, I gotta turn the volume off.
What?
I had you running in the background still, and I wanted to make sure that it counts. So I'm having it run, but I needed to turn the volume off, so I wasn't echoing.
Okay. I got to put this back on. I'm trying to get my socks and shoes on so my feet will warm up.
Oh, okay.
And then I put this so that the rest of me will cool off.
Makes sense. No, I had you, I've been, you know, when you jump on StreamYard, YouTube runs in the background if you don't turn it off. So I make sure that it's on mute so that it's still running, so it counts as watch hours.
Oh.
You can trick it.
That's cool.
So
I've actually done that before, not knowing that it counted.
Yeah, it counts as long as you're, like, if you're on your computer, it works a whole lot easier because you can have a ton of different windows open at the same time.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm on, so I can run your live while I'm on live with you.
Okay. I wonder if it works if I run it.
I don't know.
Because I've done that before.
I mean, you can watch your own live. You can watch your own videos. You just have to remember to delete your history.
Yeah.
And make sure you delete your history on your phone or whatever you're watching on.
Oh, yeah.
So you delete your history on YouTube, then you delete your history on the item that you're watching.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it won't count. It will deduct watch hours.
Really? It
Yep.
deducts?
Yep, because the system thinks that you're cheating.
Oh.
So if you don't
I
clear it
didn't
out,
know that.
it thinks it's cheating.
Oh.
Yeah, I was trying to watch videos on how to up my watch hours, even though when I was first starting, so that way when I was able to do the videos, and they said, yeah, delete. If you watch it, watch your own videos on YouTube, and then make sure when you're done watching it, you delete your history on the item that you're watching and on YouTube. Otherwise, it will deduct the watch hours that you already did because
Oh.
I think you're trying to cheat the system.
Oh.
Eventually
Okay.
they'll catch on and fix that graphic error, but you know, you
Huh.
can do it while you can, you know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping now, since my husband is back to work and my son only has a couple days now where he's having issues, maybe I can start doing videos again.
Yeah. That'd be
You know,
cool.
I got some tutorials that I want to do, and like this towel. I wouldn't mind doing that. My daughter's swimsuit cover up. Eventually, I wouldn't mind doing a tutorial on that.
That'd
If
be
I
cool.
finish it first. I gotta finish it first to see if it actually works.
Yep. I'm sure it will.
Yeah, it's just, you know, a lot of people don't like the sewing aspect of crochet. Like when you're putting panels together, they don't like to sew. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to still do it without having to whip stitch.
Crochet it together.
Yeah, I don't want it to like
slip stitch.
Yeah, and that's what I'm probably gonna say is use slip stitch. But some people they don't like slip stitch, and then you know that whole bucket of worms.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I had somebody telling me I don't hold my yarn right and I don't hold my hook right.
You know what? You hold your yarn and hook the way you hold it, and for you, it's right.
Well, it's how it feels comfortable. Each person is different, you know. The standard like this doesn't work for everybody.
What? Like this?
It's you have it string through, like
I just do this, and this is how mine is.
Yeah.
I wrap it around my pinky and then over my hand.
This is how mine is. But
that's fine.
Supposedly it's supposed to be like this. I was told it was supposed to be like this.
No. I mean, because I must be doing it wrong too. And I hold my needle or hook like this.
Yeah.
So
this is how I hold mine.
Everybody does it different. I'm a pencil holder. A lot of people are knife holders.
I don't know what you would classify my holding.
Needle knitting needle holder.
I think it's because I think it's because I sew. How you sew, you have to have control of the needle. I think that's what it is.
So you're
I
a
do
needle
quilting,
holder.
Yeah. But it's like, I cast on weird too. I had somebody tell me that I cast on weird because I use my pointer finger to cast on. A lot of people do
cast
that.
on when knitting?
Like when you're grabbing your yarn. So like when I'm going, like sometimes I just like fling my yarn around my crochet hook. I can't do it slow motion. It works better if it's faster. But it's like
I hold my finger out like this.
I know.
And I move my pinky because that's controlling the tension. And then I hold my finger out like this because that also controls the tension.
See,
yeah,
everybody's different. They do it different because it's what feels better for them. But
yes.
What do we know? We know nothing.
We know what we know, and that's enough.
Yeah. Oh no, I messed
Not that
up.
that made sense, but hey.
Okay, where did I mess up?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I have a single on top of a single. That doesn't work.
Oh. Are you doing the houndstooth?
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm like,
hello, Katrina. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome.
That's what I did. I started wrong.
I think he
had to step out for a second.
In the little boys' room or something.
Or had to go pick up another project or something.
Oh, yeah. Some thread or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Phew, I fixed it.
You know what happens to me sometimes? I do the double crochet part, and then for some reason, I make a chain and then do the single crochet. I do not know why.
That's almost like making it like a V.
Uh-huh.
It's like a one-sided V.
I've had it happen a lot.
Well, I have a tendency to I do a double, and then I have a tendency to put a double right behind it.
Uh-huh. I've done that before too.
Julie, has your Dollar Tree picked up yarn yet?
No. Not yet.
Start bugging the store people, then they'll get it. Because that's what I did. I kept every time I went in, I go, when are you going to get yarn?
Really?
When are you going to get it? I mean, a lot of the other stores have it, and it's name brand yarn. Why aren't you getting it?
Oh.
Kept bugging them. Because if enough people ask them, then they'll make sure that it's on the order and get it in.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's like a chance that you might get it. They like slipped it on But if you ask enough times, they'll get it.
Maybe I will do that. I haven't been to Dollar Tree recently.
I just went and cleaned out all their cotton yarn.
Oh,
It's
that's
it's the Just Cotton, but it's the
yeah.
Premier Homespun cotton.
Oh, okay.
So you get like the same amount of yardage for $1.
For a lot less.
I think it's a little less, but it's the same amount of yardage as like a stripe or a variegated. So like the
Oh,
variegated is the same
uh-huh.
amount that you get for variegated at the store.
Oh,
Because this was 104 yards. Yeah, 140 yards. And most of the time it's like 96, I think it is when it's a variegated. I can't remember. And of course I don't have a small little skein. Because I try and buy the cones versus the skeins.
Oh,
I buy the cones when they're on sale.
I'm not the only one who does that.
Sounds like a duck or something. But like Hirschner's or Mary Maxim has their cone on homespun cotton, Premier Homespun on sale every so often. So if you just keep checking when it's on sale, you can get it from, instead of like $12, $15, it's like $9, $8.
Ah, that's cool. I think I've only bought cotton on a cone once. I kind of liked it.
It comes off easier. You don't have, with the small little bolts, they always seem to get knotted. And you could finish your project and not have to worry about not having enough, unless it's like a big like if it's clothes or something, then you might run out. But can you imagine doing a clothes project with those itty bitty skeins of cotton?
No. I don't think I'd even try.
I'm like, oh.
Yep. I don't think I would try that. You'd have to buy a lot of them.
Yeah, in the long run, it's almost about cheaper to buy the cone versus the little skein things.
Yes.
And now the cones even come with the stripes with the same, almost the same amount of yardage.
Oh.
So you're not losing anything.
Right.
Or, yeah, you're not losing. I'm like, wait, did that sound right? I'm like, I think you're gaining more. That's how I wanted to put that. You're gaining more on it. Than anything. But I showed Mark yesterday. I got all the leftover Christmas cotton yarn. So I got like all the, like this is a red and green. And these, the Marl ones, are just Dollar Tree.
Oh.
You get them through Premier. So if you like this type of weaved, I'm trying to see if I can weave type of thing. But yeah, I cleaned them out on the cotton. So there's a green. Of course, they don't have a name for it. And then
Green.
green.
Mm.
And then a maroon. And then a red. And then
Nice.
I had this one. So it's like a maroon white.
Ah,
So I literally cleaned them out of all the cotton.
nice.
I went digging through their bucket. I'm like, when is your spring cotton coming in?
Whoa.
The colors change per season. So so at Dollar Tree, the colors rotate per season. So they won't get like pastels until spring. So you have to ask if they're not there when they're going to get it. Because so that you can find out when their truck is, so that you can plan your next shopping trip with them unloading the truck.
Oh.
That's
nice.
You ask, when are you getting your next? When are you getting your spring cotton coming in? And then they'll tell you, oh, we got a truck yesterday and we haven't unboxed anything, or that type of thing.
Okay. Hello, Samaya.
Hello.
Welcome in. Welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah. Well, maybe I will just start asking.
A lot of Dollar Trees are starting to beef up their craft or square stuff.
Yeah.
So like their crafting section.
At ours, they have acrylic paint and they have canvases.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas they didn't have that before.
Yeah. Well,
and they have paintbrushes.
Ooh. Yeah, we don't have fancy paintbrushes. We only have the kitty paintbrushes.
That's true, but
some of them actually have crochet hooks. I know mine don't, but some of them have.
We have Dollarama, not Dollar General.
We have Dollar General too, but Dollar Tree is where I can get the.
We only have Dollar Tree.
But until postage decreases. Oh. Yeah, you can order it online, but the colors that I would want, I have to order a jumbo case of it, so it's like 158 balls of yarn, and I would get sick of it and throw it out because it would drive me nuts staring at 158 of these.
Well, can't you get like different colors?
No,
you have to get all one color.
Yep. So like on the Dollar Tree website, it's certain yarns have a limit. Like you can order just 6 balls of yarn, which is great. And then some of them make you order like a whole entire case.
That's a lot.
Yeah, if you think about it.
Because like $128.
It's $158 plus shipping.
That's I wonder why they do that. Make more money. That's why. Yeah, I know. That's what I thought Samaya says. Oh.
Yeah, because I've looked. I keep checking up. I should have gotten on there when they had their black acrylic yarn, and I missed it.
Oh.
So I have to now wait probably until October again to get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Ah.
because they'll classify that as a Halloween color or fall color.
I recently bought a case of fall yarn. Wow. Like 128 skeins?
Was it the Crafter Square one?
6 different colors. That was nice. Oh.
Yeah, that would be nice. But I looked at the cotton and it said that you have to get the same color. You get the same color. So it
And
was
you have
probably
to buy a case for cotton.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like some cottons, like the white was like 36 in each, no Premier. Okay.
Oh. So 36 in each. That'd be $36 plus tax plus shipping.
Yep. If you're lucky, some of your stuff can be shipped to the stores.
Yeah.
You have to look and see if your store has the shipment available that you can pick it up at the store. Not all the stores do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad.
Mine doesn't. Otherwise, I would be doing that all the time, saving up on shipping.
Yeah. Samaya's shipped to the store.
Oh man. Then you get free shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, our state doesn't have that. Or at least my town does. My city doesn't.
Oh.
We're backwards.
And I thought we were backwards. Which we are in a lot of things. I know Seattle's a big city, but Seattle's a weird city. I won't even go downtown Seattle.
Oh, she did the Premier Cotton one time, and she only had 36 or 24 in a case. Man, I want that small case.
Color, but I did it when the cases were like, there was 36 or 24 in a case. I won't do it when it's like 150. No, I wouldn't either.
I like
no way.
Not that much.
I mean, that's like 150. That's a store would buy that.
Yeah.
Not a regular person. Northwest Ohio, the heart of Amish country. Cool.
You probably are able to get a lot more interesting items because you can buy from the Amish, right? Because we have a small community outside of the city. And they've torn down buildings and that, and like you see them could drive up in pickup trucks, which is funny because they come down in a pickup, and then they have like, major extension ladders and all this other stuff, but using technology and all this other stuff in town, but they won't use it where they're
At
at.
home. Yeah.
Or in their little community.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking it up real quick.
Looking what up?
The yarn.
Oh.
Yeah, if you get the Crafter Square, you can get like 6 skeins for if you buy a case for 20 and then give you like a variety.
Is Crafter Square cotton?
No, it's acrylic yarn.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
You can't really see it. Sorry.
I see colors.
Yeah, hold on.
They're pretty colors. A lot of Amish drive around here now and then, and they have electricity. Oh.
Neat. So this is probably the variety pack, and that comes in the Crafter Square.
Ah. Now, see, I wouldn't want to get a variety pack. I would want to get all the same color so that I can actually make something out of it.
Yeah. One of the acrylic skeins of yarn, I can get 4 granny squares with a little bit left over.
Yeah.
Because like 131 yards.
Did you finish all those granny squares you were doing?
No.
Oh.
I have like a whole basket full plus some bags that I need to like finish, and I think I'm gonna like do like show them how to do a tutorial with how to make the granny squares one color, and then how to sew them together. That's what I was planning on doing, but I need to try and get some more of my granny squares done before I do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like some of them you can buy 6 for $1 per unit. And then or you can buy I wanted hold on. I'm on phone. So I wanted this pale blue.
Ooh, yeah.
So I wanted that pale blue, but I have to buy it in a case. So that's 159 skeins of it, which means it costs $159. Plus shipping, plus tax.
Yeah. That gets expensive.
Oh, you get 16,536 yards out of all that.
Well, yeah, but you'd have to be making something really big.
Yeah.
It almost doesn't pay to buy in bulk.
Yeah.
With dollar, you know.
Yeah, there's some items that I like that I can't get at my store that I go on the website and I have to buy a case, and I'm like, I only want 4. I want 4, not 24 or 36.
Right.
What's in the case? Like,
yeah. Samaya says, yes, I love that blue.
yeah, I was hoping that they had that in stock because that would be the spring colors. Oh. And then some people found that, like, that mirror yarn so it had little fuzz balls on it, and I couldn't find that either.
Oh.
Yeah, the blue and the gray would go together, but yeah, you would be paying $300 for 2 pieces.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
That's too much. Nobody's gonna pay that much.
Mhm.
Well, there's some people that will, because some of us can't. We hoard cheap yarn. I hoard cheap yarn, so I hoard Dollar Tree yarn, basically. But I get it from the store, or I get Walmart yarn.
If I wanted that much yarn, I would go and buy a skein from Joann's and be paying a lot less, because those Pound of Love or whatever, you know, the pounder ones, they're only like 15 bucks. I don't know how much they are.
On sale, you can get like 5 or something.
Yeah, when you get them on sale, they're a lot less, which is when I get them. I don't buy anything that's not on sale.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I wasn't able to find that flower yarn, so it was like the acrylic yarn with little fluff balls running through it.
Uh-huh.
Mine didn't have it, so I'm like, guess I missed out on that one. Oh well. It would have been something fun to have say that and then get rid of it, because I want to crochet with it.
Yeah.
I would have an argument with it. That's just me. I would have an argument.
Let's argue with our yarn.
Yeah. Now that I argue with my yarn, I send it over to my mom's. So she gets my argument with yarn.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling eventually I'm going to get it back.
Oh.
Because she's the one that actually she's the one that used to crochet all the time, but lately she hasn't been crocheting. So I send her a bag of yarn over to her house because, you know, I had like some old red hook from somebody. They gave me the yarn, and you know how rough that old red heart used to be. It was like sandpaper when you work with it, and then if you wash it like a couple times, it softens up.
It does.
Like I almost bought one. It's supposed to. That's what people are telling me, that it does soften.
Okay. Well, I don't remember whether it does or not.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I bought some of that.
Yeah.
Well, I have bought some recently because, I mean, this is Red Heart.
Yeah. Their yarn is softened up a bunch.
I know. That's why I started buying it.
But Red Heart isn't as soft as Walmart's main.
Oh. Huh.
And you get more yards. But the problem is you don't have as many colors.
Uh-huh.
Because they're slow coming into the yarn community.
Yeah. The yarn aisle at my Walmart is short.
Oh, okay.
And doesn't have much in it. But you know what? Before the virus, I went there and got some yarn.
Mhm.
And I mean, they had shelves and shelves where yarn used to be, and nothing, there were just a few things on it.
Well, during the virus, like the yarn shelves are pretty much wiped out, and so was the fabric section.
Yeah.
And like the notion section was wiped out too, pretty much. You couldn't. So it's taken a while to restock everything, and it's because the warehouses that they get the yarn from to the Walmart warehouse gets you got trucks of yarn that gets shipped from like Yarn and the Premier and like Lion Brand and all this other. They have to ship it to the warehouse for Walmart, and then they have to divide that up. Well, if one of the shipments gets stopped, then they don't get yarn in. It's it's like when the food section in the grocery store was pretty much wiped out at the beginning.
Yeah. And the toilet paper.
Yeah.
I was lucky one time and I found a thing that had like 6 rolls of toilet paper in it. And I bought it because it was like, we're low on toilet paper and there's some here. So I'm going to buy it.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like I got to the point where our shelves were always empty of toilet paper for a long time. And then every so often, if people hear that there's a spike going through of the virus picking up, then the toilet paper aisle gets emptied out again. So it's like every so often, I'm like, okay, I'm fine for toilet paper. I don't have to worry about it. Like I check my grocery store, so if that empties out, and then I go to Walmart, and they normally have toilet paper as of right now, but they always have it. But I always grabbed one just to be on the safe side, because you don't know when you finally need it if you're going to have it. If they're going to have it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of people were doing. They were grabbing it because they didn't know if they were going to have it or not.
Right. And now they have so much they don't know what to do with it.
I know. Or like the Clorox wipes, and the Clorox caught up with everything, and now the stores are overflowing and they have displays all over the place. And the mini hand sanitizers are on clearance because they have boxes and box cases of hand sanitizer.
Yeah. Yep. I tell you. Oh, don't do a yarn barf again.
Oh, come on.
And I wound this stuff.
It's fun.
No, it's not. It's definitely not.
As I say it sarcastically.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I think I was, I was working on those dinosaurs. And I ended up with yarn barf like twice in the same ball. I'm like, yarn barf again.
Yarn barf.
Man. It's no fun. No fun at all.
You know why you get the yarn barf? It's because we pull from the inside of the skein versus doing the outside. If you would just do the outside, it would roll it would roll uneven. It would roll even, but you would have this thing going all over the place.
Unless you had the money to buy a yarn, whatever it's called. You know, that you put your yarn in and
What are those things?
while you're using it. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah. They have you can put your yarn in, and then it has a lid that you can string your yarn through, and it will keep the ball from it'll jump in the bottle, but not or a bag or.
You're working with some Red Heart. I'm working with some too. I'm using Red Heart. They had a sale, 3 for $9.
When was that? I missed it.
The last time I was at Joann's.
Oh, bummer! I missed it then.
My friend Shirley bought six for me because she wanted to.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to see if I can move my computer closer. It was like, my computer's like far away from me, and I was like, let's see if I can move it closer so I can actually read the chat.
Oh.
Because I'm having to sit up to read the chat.
I'm making a cat couch. Oh. I'm making a blanket with mine.
The cat couches became very popular lately.
Yeah. I wonder how many cats actually use their cat couches.
I know. Can you imagine trying to make one for a dog?
No.
They would be huge.
What?
They would be huge.
Uh-huh.
Depending on the size of the dog.
Well, that depends on the size of the dog.
Okay.
It's the same price online right now. 3 for $10.09. Oh, it was $1 less when Instagram was having it. It was 3 for $9 was the name of the sale. 3 for $9.
Huh.
Instagram. I don't think his cat will use it, but he wants one. Okay. Maybe if he puts it somewhere where the cat lays often, the cat will use it.
Put catnip underneath it.
Huh?
Put catnip in the stuffing.
Oh, yeah.
Entice the cat to lay on it. And it will also keep the mosquitoes away.
Catnip keeps mosquitoes away?
Yep.
Oh.
The actual plant does. So if you grow the plant outside, I don't know.
Well, maybe.
If you cut it and grind it down, if it would do it. We have enough raccoons. We don't need to add catnip to the mix.
She was going to dip the yarn in catnip.
That might work.
Yeah. Because, I mean, cats, they have their own mind, and they do what they want to do.
Yep.
When they want to do it.
Yep. They don't want to do what you want them to do.
Nope. You can train a dog, but you can't train a cat.
I don't know if you can actually train some dogs.
Well,
oh, she was gonna make a tea out of the catnip, and then soak the yarn in the tea, so that it was
yeah,
in the yarn.
that sounds cool.
That would. I wonder if that would actually work. If that would entice a cat to sit there.
Doesn't hurt to try.
It would either scare them half to death or make them love the couch.
I think the cat would go crazy over the couch if it.
I wouldn't do all the yarn that you're using in the tea catnip. Might end up with a hyper cat.
It calms cats down. Oh.
I've seen catnips that are like, it's like an adrenaline rush with catnip. Like those bouncing cats all around because they got into the catnip. But if they might call them, I guess it's like people, like, you know, Benadryl winds some people up and it makes other people drowsy. So,
yep.
I guess it depends on the cat.
Uh-huh. I'll let you know when I get done. Okay. Sounds good.
When am I finding out what the reaction of the cat is either?
Huh?
Said I wouldn't mind finding out what the reaction of the cat is either.
I think that's what she was talking about.
Oh, okay.
I had a cat one time that his favorite place to lay was on me.
Okay. You know, that would, I don't know, it get annoying. Like, one of our leaders, she's been working at home during this whole time. And she has a cat. And our cat is kind of like her boss on making sure that she does her work, but it's not really making sure she's doing its work. It sits like right on the computer or sits right in front of like the screen when she does a web chat for a meeting or something.
Oh.
It's right there.
That gets irritating. Of course, when I had that cat, I didn't have a computer or anything.
It's like, I want your attention and I want it now. And you're going to give it to me no matter what.
Yeah, I'd come home from work and I'd sit down and turn, I don't know, something on TV, and I'd fall asleep. And when I woke up, you know, I'd have my legs crossed in front of me. And when I woke up, the cat would be on my legs.
Well, at least it's a cat and not a dog, so your legs don't fall asleep.
True. Although I was uncomfortable.
I bet.
And then it was like, oh, I don't want to move because then he will. Goodness gravy. How many times did I do that?
My daughter wanted. What did
Your
you
what?
mess up?
A
I
chain
said, did you mess up?
after the double crochet. A chain after the
Oh,
double
oops.
crochet in the row before.
Oops.
I just keep going. I leave the chain there. There ain't no way I'm going to take the whole thing out.
Not a blanket. Especially if it's something that's easy to hide.
Yes, I hide it.
My stitch count was off on this. Like one row, it was supposed to like end, it starts with a, single and it ends supposed to end with a single.
Uh-huh.
Somehow it ended with a double. So I went back one stitch and did the single double so that I could get the single at the end.
Oh,
So 2 stitches instead of 1.
I've done that before.
Because it's a towel, so it's short. So I pull the roll out and I still ended up with the same amount. So obviously the previous row, I missed a stitch.
Right.
But I wasn't going to pull it out twice and then pull another row out until I found where I missed the stitch.
Uh-huh.
So I just cheated.
Yeah. I've done that.
A lot of people
Especially when you're working in the round.
Yeah.
You can cheat big time when you're working in the round. And most people won't even be able to tell you made a mistake. Yeah.
And see, the thing is, what's really bad is that they want people to think that they got everything right on it and that they didn't miss a stitch or add an extra stitch. And, then they have the next row, they have to do like 2 together or whatever.
Yeah. Or then you get the people that tell you every mistake they made on it after you tell them it looks beautiful or whatever. They have to show you every single mistake. And you're like going, well, I guess you didn't like my compliment.
Yeah. I quilted something and and had it at my grandparents took it to their church, and one of the older gals there, my grandma was proud of what I did because it was like a table runner that I designed myself. It wasn't like one that I followed a pattern. So I did it myself. And, to quilt it, I did it what's called in the ditch. So you go like right next to the each block. So if there's, I don't have anything quilted. So like, you can't see up there. Hold on.
Okay.
So like right here, right? Like I did. So I went in between the space to quilt it. So like along the edge, and it's hard to hold the project and speed of the sewing machine at the same time, and to go in the ditch so that it's invisible. That's what it was basically. It is like an invisible quilting. And somebody told my grandmother that I made a ton of mistakes because it went a little outside the ditch.
Oh. Seriously?
It went outside the ditch. Uh-huh.
Now that's someone that you say, think what you will, but I'm proud of this. And I'm proud of my granddaughter.
Well, she just kind of blew it off because that gal always like complains about everything.
Oh.
So it was like kind of like, oh well.
Oh. Yeah. You know that sweater I made, right?
Yeah.
When I was babysitting my grandkids, I wore it there one time. And well, the first time I wore it, I wore it there. And I asked my mom, you know, if she liked it. And she's like, she's telling me the things she doesn't like about it.
I hate that. I really do.
And I'm like going, okay, I made it that way. I wanted it to be big and baggy. That's how I like my stuff.
I know, right?
She's like, it's a bit big, isn't it? The first words out of her mouth.
The comment was, I was thinking that the lady probably complains about everything, and yes, she does. Yep, she does.
My mom likes her.
Go ahead.
What? Oh,
go ahead.
My mom likes her clothes form-fitting. I don't.
I would feel like I was suffocating.
I would feel like I had no room to move.
Yeah.
In my clothes. I mean, but she doesn't like turtlenecks or anything around her neck close.
Okay.
But she likes form-fitting clothes.
Okay.
Yeah. Me, I'm the opposite.
I'm hoping with my husband's new diet that he's on, that now that he's on this new diet, that I will be able to start losing weight to go with his diet. So even if the stuff that I'm making is large, baggy now, it'll be baggy later, but I'll deal with it. I don't care.
Katrina says, I am almost done with this poncho order. Finally, just a few rows left to do on the hood. Then it's done. Cool. Nice. Cool. I have not gotten the I've not tried to make a poncho yet, and I haven't gotten the get up and go on one. That didn't make sense, but
it made sense to me. I got
okay.
I got it. I got the gist of it.
Okay.
The ponchos that I made, those patterns are from Bag a Day, so they're really easy.
Are they like warm? Or do they have lots of holes?
Yeah. The ones that I made with regular yarn, so 4-weight acrylic yarn, average acrylic yarn, so it wasn't the shell and the ball. So there was a couple of days where I was cold, and I put it on, and it kept me it felt warm, but I was sitting out, so like if you do, and one's a 3-weight, and I haven't tried that one on, like when it gets warmer. So I don't know if it would make it lighter or not.
Huh. Because,
Okay.
I mean, around here, if I'm going to wear a poncho or a shawl, I do not want one that is too holey, like mesh or what have you. Because
Yeah. It has holes in it, but it still felt warm.
okay.
The one that I did with the Red Heart with Love metallic, so I had that metallic streak in it.
Uh-huh.
It has holes in it. Hold on, and I'll get it.
Okay.
It's over here.
Let's see. 2 days to make it. They call me the Flash on YouTube. Julie, if you try and or want to make one, I did the black and purple for this order. I think I am going to make one myself. I love the colors.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the one poncho.
Really?
Yep. And is this the one that I made a mistake on? I can't remember. One of them I forgot the corner at the end. But it's, I mean, considering it's holy, but it feels warm.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, she Bag a Day has a sale on her USB pattern sticks.
Oh.
16 megabytes. And it's on sale.
That's probably a
lot. It's on our Etsy
pattern.
Yeah, it's like
how much
over
is
300
it on
patterns.
Sale for?
Okay, hold on, I'm looking. Because I thought about it, but I already bought some of her patterns.
Because on Ravelry, I bought well, it's called a book. It has 133 patterns for $3 on Ravelry. For Canadians, it's over $80. But for us, it's a little over 60. Wow. Hello, Pink. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just doing whatever craft and chatting.
There it is. Ooh, that's dangerous. I was sitting on my needle.
You were sitting on it?
Yes, my needle rolled
Was
up
it pricking you?
Digging. Huh?
Was it pricking you?
I couldn't find my needle that want to prick it through, and I couldn't find it, and it rolled up beneath my hip. I had to get up and turn around like, oh wow, there's that needle.
I've had that happen before.
Oh no.
She does tutorials for everything. Yeah, you almost don't need to buy the patterns. You do it along with the tutorial.
Well, I bought the patterns because, like, I bought her Cocoa Bonbon hat, but I like that one, and I used the tutorial to make it, and I don't want to keep having to go back to the tutorial to watch it to make it again. So I bought the pattern. The memory stick ones that she has all her patterns.
Uh-huh.
Are all sticks because they're not up. It's not on our page.
They're all what?
And what?
You said they're all something.
All the patterns that she has, they have a hyperlink in them to take you to the YouTube tutorial.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her husband's job, I guess. He's doing the running the Etsy store. Oh, that's hot. But yeah, this is the cupcake yarn. So it's like it's lighter, so it's not as hot.
Yeah.
Because it's a 3-weight, so I kind of just threw this on so it's not even facing the right way.
Oh. Oh well.
I'm like the corner is like at an angle.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait a minute. What in heaven's name?
There. Okay. There's that.
There we go. I put the link to my raffle up for anyone who might be interested. You know, when I was a kid, I'd watch the Olympics every year. I mean, every time it was on, you know, every 4 years. But now, I don't even know when it's on.
Last year.
And my husband does. He says next year. Last year, he said. It was on last year. I had no idea.
I check on how the U.S. is doing medal-wise when I find out that the Olympics is going on. But since my son gets the TV that has the antenna so that I can watch the Olympics, I don't get to watch it. So unless it's on or live or whatever. I think I missed that.
Because I liked watching the ice skating and the gymnastics.
Mm-hmm.
Those were my favorites to watch. Let's see.
For a while, I would watch the volleyball because I knew one of the volleyball players.
Oh,
I used to watch
pretty
the
fun to
volleyball.
watch too.
Volleyball was on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I liked watching the track and field too.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch. I mean, because those people can run. And they can hurl those javelins and those, what are they called? Shot put and discus or disc or something like that. I mean,
I don't know. I didn't do.
I remember having to throw those in PE when I was a kid.
I didn't take gym class in high school. I took swimming, so I didn't have to do all that. I cheated. I took all the swimming classes.
Actually, it was in junior high, because in high school you could pick what kind of class you wanted to take.
Yep.
PE class.
Yep.
You didn't have to take a general PE class where you had to do everything.
Yeah. I took swimming. It was easy.
Yeah, I think.
Plus, the teacher was a swim coach, and he would have frowned on it if I didn't take a swimming class. So the swimming class, because he always, if it was like simple class, he would tell everybody what they were doing, and then he would hand me a workout sheet and go, here's what you're gonna do. Yeah. So I ended up having a workout at class.
Gee whiz.
It was fine.
And then you go to practice and have a workout.
Yep.
2 workouts a day.
Yeah.
My high school didn't have swim teams.
Unless you were on varsity, then you had weight training and a workout in the morning. And then if you had swimming as a class, then you had the class, and then you had a workout in the evening.
Not me. Although I was on what they called dependent youth activities swim team.
Okay.
When I was a kid. And I was until the new coach we got made everyone practice butterfly back and forth all night long. That's not even a stroke that I did. And he made us do that all practice long. And I got home and proceeded to get sick.
Yeah, because you end up, if you can't do butterfly, you end up swallowing like a pool of water.
I got home and I got sick.
Yeah.
And I told my parents I didn't want to do it anymore.
I don't blame you. We
and they didn't blame me either.
We had to do like one length of the pool with one stroke that wasn't our main stroke. So like butterfly and breaststroke were not mine. So I would have to do one length as part of the workout so that I would like use different muscles. But it wasn't like the whole entire
practice. Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded just doing one length.
Yeah.
But this was the whole entire practice.
He's lucky he didn't have anybody drowned.
Breaststroke, freestyle, backstroke, those are fine. But trying to coordinate with doing butterfly, I couldn't do it.
Coordinate moving your arms, kicking, and breathing and making sure that when you breathe, that you did not breathe water in.
Right. And I just couldn't get it. It just, yeah. I just, that was one stroke that, you know, the only one out of all the, what?
You have to have your shoulders built a certain way to be able to.
And my shoulders are not built that way.
Your arms and rotate. Neither am I. I could do breaststroke, but I sure in heck wasn't fast enough.
That one was my favorite stroke. And that and freestyle were my favorite strokes. And hello, Jessica. Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to see you. And how are you today? Maybe I'm hot because I've got this big thing on my lap.
That's what it is. You're cooking. You're cooking yourself.
Yes, I'm cooking myself. But I wanted to make a blanket out of these. I got 6 skeins and I got 3 of one color, 2 of one color, and 1 of the other. So I'm making a pattern type thing. I'm good. Just got back from the store. Cool. Yeah, are you going to go live tonight, Pink?
Well, here she goes live.
And, you know, I didn't ask you how you were doing, Pink. How are you doing? I don't think I asked Samaya either. How are you doing, Samaya? What stitch are you using? I am doing the houndstooth. 1 single, 1 double, 1 single, 1 double. Good.
Y'all was talking about taking swimming in school.
Mm-hmm.
I never took swimming lessons in school, but
no, not in the same stitch.
There's a place where they teach you how to be on your own.
Mm-hmm.
So they signed me up to take swimming lessons.
Okay.
And I said, okay. I said, let me talk to my mom. And they said, well, you need to take this form so she can sign it. And I said, okay, I will take the form so my mom can sign it. I took the form home. She said, okay, Mark. She said, we'll get you into we'll get you in so you can take swimming lessons. So the next day I went to a city pool. And so everything was going real fine. And I saw water slide. And I thought, hey, I'd like to go off that slide. The slide wouldn't finish. And then by the end of the day, this man that worked with this place where they teach you to be on your own, he looked at me and he said, he says, Mark, I said, yes, sir. He says, tomorrow you getting on that diving board and you're diving. And I looked at him and I said, well, tell me something. He said, what do you want to know? I said, how deep is that? How deep is that pool where the diving board is? He says, about 10 feet deep. I said, forget it. He said, I live with my mom. And I said, I don't think, in the first place, I don't think I can swim in 10 feet deep of water. And he didn't say anything after that when I got, through. And then, because he wasn't really a coach, he was just helping out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh.
that should be a coach decide whether a person is ready
Uh-huh.
off the diving board, not somebody that works at one of those places. And then same thing happened again when I was on camp with the same group. They had this. I didn't mind it. They had this guy that came out, and he was teaching us how to put on scuba diving wetsuit. So I put a wetsuit on, and that was fun. But the next day, next day we got up, went out to the pool, and they had these boats. Just like 2 people can fit in these boats. There was
Uh-huh.
no life jackets. They put me in a boat with somebody else with no life jacket on, going down to the pool, and that pool was about 10 feet deep or close to 12 feet deep. And I had no life jacket on, and I was nervous. So I'm like, what if this boat turns over and I can't swim in that deep of water? There's no way I can do it.
Oh.
I think that's when my mom got me out of that place.
That's, yeah, really.
That's
The first
not
thing that they should have taught you how to do was how to float. So no
how to
matter
float.
what, if you get stuck in deep water, even if you slip like in a pool because they drop down, if you slip and you get stuck and you learn how to float, you should be able to get. If you at least float, eventually you'll float to a wall or somebody will help you.
Right.
So they should have taught you how to float. And
Right.
I know that is one thing a lot of classes now teach the kids, even kids, that you have to float first before you do anything. And
Uh-huh.
it's a secret. And they say it's if you can float on if it has to be on your stomach, they will teach you how to breathe. If you're floating on your stomach, they'll teach you how to be able to breathe so that you don't swallow water. And they'll
Right.
teach you how to float on your back or float on your stomach and then turn on your back so that you can just breathe normal. But that's one of the safety things that a lot of programs now teach is floating and how to float safely.
Yeah.
So you're
That
not
should be.
scared and all this other stuff.
They
And
sure
yes, I
taught me
do
that.
understand that some people can't float.
Right.
Oh. I've got. I don't think either. Well, my youngest son can sort of float, but his legs go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if your legs go down, if you can get your upper body to like stay level with the water, you should be fine. Unless like you have something wrong with your legs where it retains, some people retain water in their legs. So
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
the legs are larger and compared to the rest of their body, not something that they can help themselves
Hey, Mimi.
about.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it's one of those, that would cause them not to be able to float. But, yeah, one of the first things that if I'm teaching somebody, it's always how to float.
Yeah.
If you can float, you're okay.
Mm. Yes.
Because we have like one of those small dinky pools that you've put up in your backyard.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's not that deep. And I literally taught my daughter how to float because even though it's not deep, I'm like, you're learning how to float. So if you ever go swimming somewhere and you get stuck, you can save yourself.
Uh-huh.
Like,
I don't even remember how I learned, when I learned, or anything. How to swim. I don't remember. I know I had to have learned because I know how to swim, but I don't remember learning. Don't remember at all.
Mm.
oh, you're getting asked about the granny square blanket behind you.
What is that granny square blanket behind you called? I like the pattern. They're mitered squares. So you go, when you do it, well, of course, the first ones are square, and then on these, you only do a half a square and then go back on the second and third ones. And then on the fourth, I think you go all the way around 2 times or something like that. I don't remember. I just know what they were called. I learned them from Jada in Stitches.
Yeah, that's another good channel if you're learning how to crochet.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Mimi. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Happy to see you. And let me put this up one more time. Yeah, mitered granny squares. I put the link to my raffle up again if you want to go check it out.
If you can make
What?
a granny square, you can make a granny. I said if you can make a granny square, you can make it into anything.
Yes. You can make one big continuous granny square for a blanket.
Yep.
I've done it.
I did a
And
rectangle.
you can do a rectangle too. I was just about ready to say. Great minds think alike.
Sorry about that.
I enjoyed hanging out with y'all. Thanks for having me. Well, thanks for coming. Hopefully we see you again. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, everyone.
I'll do that afterwards. I forgot before I hit the StreamYard thing.
You know, I do the same thing. And then I like go, oh, wait a minute. I haven't hit the thumbs up yet.
Hold on, I can do it on my phone. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I did it before it came in.
Yeah, I forgot.
I forget sometimes, though. Yes, what time and day are you on? I am on actually every day, but a different time every day. Usually on this day, I am going on in 5 minutes, but I have my friend from work at 3, so I decided to do early today. So let's see, Mondays is at 2. Tuesdays is at anywhere between 3:30 and 4. Wednesdays is at 2. Thursdays is at 2. Fridays is at 2. Saturdays is at 8 p.m. And Sundays for now is at 1 in the afternoon. And that's Pacific time. So if you're on the East Coast, add 3 hours to what I said. If you're in the Midwest, no, if you're in Central Time, add 2 hours. If you're in Mountain Time, add 1 hour. And if you're on Pacific Time, you don't have to worry about that. Thank you, Mimi. I just do a reminder like that because I forget to do the thumbs up. Okay, thanks. I will try to catch you. Okay. Thank you, Samaya.
Everybody does. I mean, if you pop up the video and like on people's phones, you literally have to close. If it's a live, you literally have to close the chat box.
Yeah, you do.
So you need to remind people.
Yep. You close the chat box, hit the thumbs up, then you open the chat box again.
Yep.
If you're on your phone or tablet.
Depends on the tablet, though. Not all of them. Oh. Because on my tablet, when YouTube actually works, because it doesn't always work on my tablet, the chat is below the description box. So all I have to do is scroll up to get to it. It's like the old format of YouTube.
Oh.
It's how YouTube used to be.
Well, I wasn't a YouTuber back then, so I didn't know.
No, they just updated in the last year and a half. So it hasn't, it's been one of those newer updates that they changed the function.
See, when I used to do YouTube before, I didn't do lives. So, yeah. I just put my music videos up with my photography stuff, the pictures I took.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do with this channel. Until they
That's
changed
right.
their rules and demonetized
Yeah,
me.
the copyright rule.
Yeah.
Did you get monetized again, or are you still
Not yet.
working on that?
I've got 700 some odd hours. I've got to get 4,000 watch hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I had to take all those videos down just so I could use this YouTube.
Isn't it weird how things are so crazy?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Okay, in about 30 minutes, I'm going to have to close down my live so that I can go pick Shirley up. And I will have 3 hours by then. So, yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, Shirley's coming over, and then, well, actually, she wants to go to Costco, which is,
Okay.
What? You said something. Somebody said something.
I was checking something on my tablet.
Oh, okay.
Is it okay?
Oh.
Yeah, I saw something up there, and then I clicked on something else, and I'm like, oops, and
Oh.
somebody live or something.
Oh.
It shows those little YouTube symbol things right up on up on the top.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm not in there, so I don't know.
Pull that needle through so much, my hands start cramping.
If you notice, I'm like doing this because your hand starts grabbing. So
Oh.
just stretch
I've been
out your
crocheting
fingers.
for 3 hours, and I haven't done that yet. Oh, well.
I did 4 hours last
Stretch your
stream.
fingers and then keep going. Stretch your
Are you and Shirley going to go live later? Probably not.
Yeah, my daughter's on her way to Costco right now to pick up her glasses. She's getting glasses today. Got a
Oh.
prescription filled and they're ready to be picked up. So she's excited.
Cool.
She likes the idea of being able to see the blackboard.
Oh, yeah. I did too.
Plus, because of her height, she's tall for her age. she has to sit in the back of the classroom
Oh,
because she's taller than everybody else. So they can't see around her because they have to be 6 feet apart. So they can't be in like little group clusters.
oh,
Yeah. Virus. Fun.
wow.
But she said that her school is kind of getting back to normal somewhat. So I asked her what she meant by that. She goes, in the library, we can actually use bookmarkers on the shelves. And they don't have to
Oh,
have the librarian go and find the book and then have the librarian disinfect the book if that's not the book they wanted. I think I
oh,
mentioned that on Mark's Live yesterday. I think I did.
oh,
But
no one told her that.
all right, I gotta go. I have to go check on the sun. I haven't checked in on them since I've been on, which probably isn't a good
Okay.
idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'll run the live. I'll run it
Okay.
in the background. Oops.
Okay.
All right, bye.
I hear that.
Okay, that's 9.5 inches. And this is
Just some of that yarn yesterday on my live.
almost 9 inches. What?
She showed me her yarn on my
Oh.
live yesterday. Or that yarn she got from the Dollar Tree. That's some pretty yarn.
Oh. I hope no one told her that. Told who what?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm behind. Did I miss something? Knowing me, I did. I can put more people up on the chat, on the, what do you call that thing? Panel. If anybody. But at 2:30, I'm going to have to leave. About the girl who had to sit in the back for being tall. Oh.
Mm.
I have a feeling they did.
Mm. Hopefully Pink goes live tonight. I'll go live after her.
Yep. Or you can go live after me.
Mm. I haven't done live all day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do another live again tonight. I'm trying to do two lives in one day.
Huh?
I'm trying to do two lives in one day.
Well, yeah. I did 2 today, but my first one was only an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. So, yeah. They shouldn't have. They could have just made assigned seats. Yeah.
I'll be sure
That's true.
Me again. Ooh, that hurt.
That's true. They should have not told her that. I think I'm going to have some of this color left. That there's a lot more yards of this color than there is of my first color. Well, no, my second color. You should go live in Costco. Me? I don't have a Costco card, so I can't. My friend Shirley has the Costco card. And I usually sit in the car when she goes in because I hate that kind of shopping. Shopping for yarn and craft supplies. Now, I could browse all day. But for anything other than that, yeah.
Talk to my sister-in-law and see if I can get me some more crafts orders, so that way I can do a craft type of live too. That'd be kind of fun.
Do what now?
I'm gonna see if I can talk to my sister-in-law when I see her again and see if she can order me some more crafts. That way I can do
craft stuff. So you can, okay. Yeah.
I have to try to learn to crochet if I can. Might see what Google says, what kind of stuff that they have on there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like doing what?
When Heather was up here, I was still laughing about those burps and everything. I don't know, dude, that just made me laugh.
Yeah.
When
they come, I just can't help it. Yeah, I can't hold them back. My body is telling me it needs to come out. Those air bubbles need to be,
Yeah. I just don't want to burp on somebody else's channel.
Well, you know something? You can't help it. If the burp is there, it's not good to hold them in.
I just hope I don't burp on next Tuesday night.
Oh.
I'm sure I won't.
Heather says, I talked to her teacher. Oh. Said that the seats need to be by how tall they are. They are sitting in a line behind the one in front of them. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That makes sense. Thank you for setting me straight, Heather. Because I was like going, Yeah, I was one of the shortest in the class, so I was always sitting up front. And back then, I think like the class sizes were a lot smaller when I was in school. Julie, I think you should go live again. Oh, live again.
Funny.
So I could get everybody laughing, huh? Because I think I will.
Go live again.
Live again. I should go live again.
Live again.
I need to learn to read again. We'll see if you know, I don't know what time we're going to get to my house. So we'll we will see. There. That time I did not stutter. Yes, I do have a problem with stuttering. When I'm tired or when I'm having anxiety problems or whatever, I stutter. No, this.
That place I went to where they teach you be on your own.
Yeah.
We would also do plays and everything. So I did the night before Christmas. It was a nice little play, and I had lines to say. I was playing Santa Claus during that play, and so my mom would drop me off at this place, and then I'd be there for a day and everything, and then so the next day I would have to take lines home, read them at home, and then take them back to back with me. So I'd be in this night before Christmas thing. So I was studying my lines in one day, and it was in a building somewhere. So I was just studying for this role for Santa Claus, and this lady, just comes right up to me, and she said, "Sir," she said, "can I speak to you for this minute?" I said, "Ma'am, are you talking to me?" She said, "Yes." She said, "I need to see you for just a minute." I said, "Ma'am," I said, "Ma'am," I said, "I'm reading a script for my role to be in a play." She said, "Oh," she said, "this only take a few minutes." And she pulls me off from the side, and it's supposed to be my turn to read for my part. And so she pulls me off from the side, and she said to me, she said, "Would you come?" She said, "I want you to come home and live with me." I said, "Oh, no, 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 no." I said, "No, ma'am." I said, I cannot do that." She said, "Why can't you do that?" I said, "Because I live with my mom." She said, "Well," she said, "I'll be your mother." I said, "Ma'am, I can't do that." I said, she said, "But you mind me so much like my son." I said, "Ma'am," I said, I like I like that compliment. I said, ma'am, I said, really, I cannot go home and live with you. I said, I had to live with my mom. I had to do things for her. She said, well, I'll be your mother. I said, no, ma'am. I said, that's not going to work. I said, I still have to get over there and read my lines. She said, like, I don't think you have to worry about reading your lines right now. I said, ma'am, I said, I had to go back. I had to read, read my lines. I had to, read those lines. I had to kind of memorize my lines for this play. And when I went home and told my mom that night, my mom said, son, she said, that you told me that? She said, I'm getting you out of that place.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh, I don't need no problems.
Man.
Mom, please get me out of that place. I don't belong there.
Wow.
I don't know where I'm done. Sure, that lady was it took me. I think my mom has been. Don't know what I've done. Tried to talk to that lady, but I don't know if it was done in.
Wow.
Like what?
And who knows what that lady would have done if you had gone with her. I mean,
it's just ridiculous. I'm supposed to be, reading for a part for a play, studying the lines, and when she pulled me off the side, I'm like, oops, no way. And ma'am,
my.
I'm like, no, ma'am, can't do that. My mom needs me, and I need to be with my mom.
Yeah.
That place kind of it's like a independence living center, and they would teach you how to be on your own, really.
Yeah.
And but there's just some things there. Somebody I used to work at that place also too, to be the janitor at this place, and then it's the same place where I went to put on the art demonstration, painting demonstration. That was real thrilled with that. And then I was up there one day, and this old boy, I knew this person, and there was a secretary in the office, and she would leave out, and this other person decided to read my records. And so the secretary kept them in a drawer. And so this person just walks over, opens up the filing cabinet, and pulls out my records and starts reading them. He says, I want you to stand on guard and make sure that no one comes through that door. I said, well, okay, I'll do it. I was getting nervous too. I said, okay, yeah, I'll do it. So he goes over, opens up the file cabinet thing, pulls out my records, and he starts looking at my records. He says, I see your dyslexia is real bad. I'm like, I didn't want to hear that. I don't know why you would go through my files like that far. And then I could tell on him if I wanted to, but and then the secretary was coming back through that door, and he hurry up and puts the file back into the filing cabinet, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to say anything to the secretary about what just had happened. I don't want the secretary getting on to my mom. And I'm like, my mom really needs to get me out of this place. I had enough.
Yeah.
I had enough. I have enough of this. With, uh, you know, not living. Don't have a life jacket on over my neck, and then, you know, the lady won't try to take me to live with her.
Oh man.
Like, just get me out of this place. You know what? I thought, why am I doing a place like this to begin with?
Hmm.
I didn't like that place.
Yeah. Well,
But
it's a good thing you got out of there.
yes, ma'am. But I did work there for a while, just being a janitor, because
Uh-huh.
they said, well, said we want to ask you a question. I said, okay. I said, go ahead and ask me a question. They said, would you be able to work for us? I said, well, I said, yes. I said, all it depends. She said, depends on what? I said, depends on if this is a day job. She said, yes, it's a day job. I said, okay, then, yeah, I don't mind to work for you. I said, what you want me to do? She said, well, she said, you have to have a helper. So this helper can be your partner. I said, okay, I'll find me somebody around here to, to help me. She said, oh, good. So I had to have a helper. I had to, clean the place up and everything like that, and that was fine and everything. And
Uh-huh.
I didn't mind, it's just a gentle type work I was doing. This is like many years ago, so that was okay. I didn't mind that,
Right.
but yeah, I had to ask my mom about that before before I did it. And that's when she said,
Right.
a day job. I said, yes, ma'am, it is. She said, son, she said, it's okay. You can go ahead and and work there. But I was really keeping my eyes on those people
Uh-huh.
when they try to make me dive off that diving board. I looked at some of them, and some of them was on crutches. Some of them was on in wheelchairs. I'm like, good thing I did not dive off that diving board, because I didn't want to hit my head. And then, they're not there, half of them couldn't jump in the pool,
Oh.
you know. I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, Lord, just get me out of this situation, please.
Yeah. Definitely.
I didn't mind having a wetsuit put on me. That wetsuit felt pretty good, but then I didn't realize they're going to have boats ordered like that too. That's what it kind of.
Mm. And put you on a boat without a life jacket? That's a no-no.
Yep.
That's
They said,
number one, boat safety.
yep. They said we ran out of life jackets. So I started looking, hey, you got to be kidding me. Ran out of life jackets and you don't have one on me. That's not fair.
Man, I would have said no life jacket, no to me
No.
in the boat.
I should stand up to that dude again. I should have said, dude, I'm not getting in that boat, man, with no life jacket on. Forget it.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to push me, like trying to get me to go. And like, unless I had a life jacket on, I'm not getting in no boat. But when I get right down to the end of the pool, when the diving board is, there are always kind of like numbers, like down on the wall of the pool, and I was trying to look and see, but
Uh-huh.
the pool was even wobbling. It's moving back and forth, and I was getting nervous. Like, oh great, I hope this boat don't turn over.
Oh, yeah. You need to have a life jacket if you're going to be. I mean, even a good swimmer should wear a life jacket
Like a strong swimmer.
in a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Even a strong, good swimmer, because something could happen and you could get knocked out or whatever. Well, that good swimmer is drowned now because they got knocked out and they didn't have a life jacket. Definitely. And it's 2:30 now. So I have got to get ready to go get Shirley and stuff. So I will. Oh, that's what that is.
That might mean that needle.
I will see you all later.
Later.
I'm sorry, Dream Buzz, but I'm about ready to end my live. You can take and message retracted. Okay. You can click on the subscribe button and and click on all. That way you'll get notified when I go live and such. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. And Mark, if you want to, you can go live and everybody will go over there.
All right, I'll go live and just send some people my way.
Okay.
Do you have my link, Julie?
Not on me.
Okay, I don't know either.
Okay, that one is one that we need to put up because I remember trying to find you before and I had a hard time.
Dana and
oh, what am I doing? I am not going to try finding you that way. I mean, the first thing on there is Mark Robber.
Yeah, it's Mark Robb.
And everything is Mark Robber's stuff.
I'm not Mark Robber.
No.
Yeah.
There we go. And let's just go to your... How do I just get to your channel? Okay, well, you know what? This is as good as any. I will put them on your homepage.
Okay.
And then they can find you that way.
Okay.
And Moritz Richler. I don't care what you think my house looks like. I really don't give a rip.
Really?
and I block that user. There.
So if I need to get, or if somebody comes like that onto a stream, do I just go and click on those little dots on the side?
Yes.
And where it
Yes.
says block and all that?
In StreamYard.
In StreamYard, if there's no mods.
Because if you're in, I mean, if you pop out your chat and put it up here,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't have a choice for blocking.
Oh.
But StreamYard does.
Okay.
And I just blocked Moritz Richler. And I really don't care what she thinks my house looks like. Anyway, I got to get going. So I will see everybody later. And y'all have a good rest of the day. And I will try to come back on later, but we will see. Bye.
Julie.